is that friends fall out and not pick the same college as your friend. If you don't have any other scholarships to help you, you need to be really thinking, can I really afford this? Do not pick those 8 a.m.s. Make a plan. Their planners are really good. It don't matter what freaking major you're in, you're gonna need some business clubs. A lot of people don't understand. You get sick. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know me, my name's Ari, and welcome back to my channel.
Just like I'ma say in the intro.
First off, I just want to say Happy New Year. Hey, y'all, we made it to 2025. Yes, this is my first video of 2025. I hope everyone had a good and safe New Year's Eve. I hope everyone got home to their families and everybody just had a good time, because I know I did. Yeah, and your girl, she got a little silk, like I got my ends clipped a little bit. Y'all see it though. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 11 things that I wish I would have known before I started college. Now, disclaimer, I am a freshman. I just finished my first semester of college. And I just wanted to share just halfway my thoughts between college, because I'm definitely going to do an updated video once I finish my whole first year of college. But yeah, I just want to give 11 things that I already wish I knew. So this video is for seniors that are graduating and trying to pick their college, just what to know before you even go to college. Also, any people in the comments that's already in college, that's already a freshman, that probably kind of can understand and relate to what I'm going through. The first thing that I wish I would have known before I went to college is picking a college. Now, I feel like this is really big, because graduating high school and going to another school, like a college, that's big. That's not something that you could just pick. You really have to go and see if that college is for you. Me personally, I kind of picked my college last minute because I didn't really know about colleges. I knew I wanted to go to college, but I never had no dream college. So when it was students in my class, my classmates, my friends, they already knew what college they wanted to go to. They knew dream colleges, and I'm I just wanted to go to college. I don't know what college I want to go to, but I knew I wanted to go to college. Sorry, y'all, this lighting is not good. I think it's because of the blinds. Okay, I had to fix my camera a little bit. But yeah, I did not know what college I wanted to go to, and I visited my college last minute, literally when I already picking a college is something that you should really think about. Really think about how, sit down with your parents, sit down with your grandma, anybody who's your guardian, think about it with them. Talk about tuition fees, partial scholarships, look for scholarships. Now, tuition and fees, okay. I know people be wanting to go to HBCUs. People be like, why would I want to go to a PWI? First of all, if you go to a PWIs are not bad. I don't know why people be making it seem like we just need to go to an HBCU. No. Even though I go to HBCU, I don't down nobody for not going to HBCU, because it's not what it seems. People be making it seem oh, it's so good, but these HBCUs really be needing some help. They be needing some more funding. But yeah, looking at tuition, when you go, okay, so let me just say this. When you go on those websites and you see tuition, 50,000 go to school, okay, yeah, that's tuition and fees, okay, yeah, that's the base. But that doesn't mean it's gonna be like that for everybody. Just like everybody's financial aid is different, you know? So it's when you get your financial aid packages from FAFSA with those schools that you had, you need to really break that stuff down, because yeah, it might seem like it's covering everything, but if you don't have a full ride, then you need to be really looking. If you don't have any other scholarships to help you, you need to be really thinking, can I really afford this? And it is nothing wrong with not affording every college. I don't understand. People don't be understanding. Everybody is not rich. Everybody is not, people don't be having money for school. Me personally, I'm not rich, so I don't be having money just to go to Howard or this and that without no full scholarship. So yeah, all of that stuff, it goes together. That's why when you get those packages, you need to see what is they paying for? What are you coming out of pocket for? What do you might have to get loans for? You don't want to get too many loans. No. Don't do that to yourself. Look for scholarships, Thurgood Marshall scholarships. It's all type of scholarships. Like, ask your counselor. Some people don't be having the best relationship with their counselor, and sometimes counselors don't be doing what they're supposed to do. But look for scholarships. Churches have scholarships. Hospitals have scholarships. Like a lot of organizations have scholarships. You just have to look. Next thing that goes with that is do not pick the same college as your friends. You do not want to go to college with someone, your friend, and y'all fall out the next month or the next day, and then you're gonna be going to a college that you ain't even think about going to college if it wasn't for your friend. Don't do that to yourself, okay? I don't care what it is. Do not do that to yourself. If your friend is going to an art school and it might have your major there, but they only have a good arts major, do not go to that school. Do not go to that school. I don't care what, I know y'all be wanting to go with y'all friends, but realization is that friends fall out, and you don't want to be going to college for nobody else. You don't want to be going to college for that boy either. That boy or that girl. No, you need to go to college for yourself. Go look for their programs. Like me, I'm a social work major, so if I was going to be looking for colleges, I would be looking for colleges that have the best social work programs, that have like anything, like opportunities and stuff like that. College is just all about new relationships, new connections. Of course, you can keep your old friends. Like, why wouldn't you keep your old friends if they ain't doing nothing wrong? If they doing something right, you can keep it. You can branch off by making new relationships. You can broaden your horizon with new ideas, new cultures. Like, I know when I went to my school, I met people from all around the world. Like, I got friends from New Jersey. I got friends from Kansas. I got friends from Philly. I have friends from a lot of places. So yeah, you would never know who you meet. And just don't skip out on that to stay in your room. Like, do not skip on that to stay in your room. Number 2 is picking classes. This is what I wish I would have known before. Picking classes. Before you pick your classes, do not pick those 8 a.m.s or those late classes, okay? I'm gonna just say this because everybody be thinking 8 a.m., 9 a.m., oh yeah, my day's gonna be over way quick, stuff like that. You're not gonna get up for that 8 a.m. Some circumstances, like, you have to take an 8 a.m. Like, that's if you have to. But if you're thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna have all 8 a.m. classes, I'm not gonna have no late classes. No, don't do that to yourself because you never know. You going outside partying with your friends and y'all get, you just come back and who wants to wake up for 8 a.m. class the next day? Even though I know if you have to do that, yeah, then you have to do that. But I just feel like if you know you're not a morning person, don't even do that. Me, I didn't have morning classes. I had like afternoon classes, like 3 p.m. Like, my latest class was a 6:30 to 8:30, which was only because it was my major class. That's why I said, like, if you have classes that it's mandatory, like you can't switch out that time, then yeah. But me personally, I didn't have a problem with my 6:30 to 8:30. It was actually good. I love my social work class. Like, that was the only class that I really enjoyed. And that wasn't bad because at first I'm thinking like, oh, everybody's gonna have 8 a.m. so I'm gonna be the only person that doesn't, because just to let you know, if you don't get on your classes fast, you will be left with the classes that nobody else picked. So just know that. And I was one of those people who came late and got my classes at the last minute. So yeah, if you don't want to be a person, don't do it to yourself. Also, with picking your classes, make sure once you get your classes, you going around and you walking around that campus and seeing where your class is at. You don't want to be that person the first day of class and you don't even know where your class is at. Then you're late to class. Like, you don't want that. You don't want that. So make sure you walk around with your friends, or just walk around with yourself. Just go look and see like, oh, this is where my class is at. My class is at this building. Because colleges are big. Like, me personally, I go to a smaller college, but you still have to walk around. So yeah, definitely go see where them classes at, because you do not want to be that person that doesn't know where they're going. Also, with picking classes, I just want to put this in there. Make connections with your professors. You never know if you're going to need them. Just, don't be with that kid who stays in the back of the class and don't say anything, because I was definitely that person. But I understood that your professors aren't going to notice you unless you're literally conversating, you're engaging, you're in front of the class. Like, just get yourself out there, get out of your bubble, because I'm a shy person too, but I just understand that now I'm gonna have to be more, engaging so they can remember my face. Also, keep up with your classes. Make a planner. Planners are really good. Like, I know I had a whiteboard and I wrote all my due dates, like everything that I needed to do and what I needed to get done, and I just put it right in front of my face. Put that right in front of your face. You're gonna get it done. Or also, what I have reminders of my classes. So I will put the reminder to remind me 2 hours before, so I can at least be 2 hours in advance ready. Like if I'm forgetting that I have a class, because you know some classes you only have it once a week, you know, like stuff like that. So also do that, you know, just keep yourself together and just to keep yourself organized, you know. The third thing that I wish I would have known before I started college is to bring your whole closet. I don't care what nobody say, bring your whole closet. I don't care. Because people was saying like don't bring your whole closet because it's gonna be like hard to when you have to move out. Okay, I don't care. I don't care because it's gonna be hard for me regardless because I'm out of state, so it really don't matter. But honestly, what I didn't know was that yes, y'all bring some business clothes. It don't matter what freaking major you're in, you're gonna need some business clothes. Bring party clothes. If you like to party, bring some party clothes. Like literally bring some party clothes because there's a lot of parties in school, stuff like that. Bring neutrals because I mean, if you don't want to dress up for class and you just want to put on some sweatpants and like a black shirt, white shirt, little gray shirt, you know, bring neutrals, anything that could just go with anything, you know. Basic clothes, like I said, that kind of goes with neutral, and seasonal clothes. Like, yeah. Check, if you're going to be picking a college, you need to be checking that weather. Like, does it get cold in the winter or does it stay hot? Like, bring that coat. I know I brought my coat. It doesn't really get too cold in Virginia, so it was cool, but I know once I was coming back for break, Chicago is cold, so I was bringing back my coat. So regardless, I had to keep it with me. If you're going to like school in Florida, bring some hot clothes. You know, Florida isn't really that cold. So number 4 would be roommate. When you're picking a roommate, I would say the best thing to do is pick a random. If you're not having family to go with you to college, don't pick no roommate. Because friends, I would say like your friends, but I feel like if you haven't really like been with your friend, like, you know, some friends stay with their friends for a week, you know, some friends stay with their friends like for a couple days. But if you have friends that like you only see at school and stuff like that, you don't need to be rooming with them because that can ruin your friendship. And it's happened because you think they're your friends and then you don't like their living habits and then y'all be into it. So it's like, don't even do that to yourself. Don't room with nobody that you even haven't even been over their house before. Don't room for nobody from high school. You really just don't know. That's why I say it's better to just pick a random. Because at the end of the day, it's like, if you have to deal with it, you have to. Like, that's not your friend. You're not really losing no connection with that person. It's just like, yeah, we roommates. And if our friendship don't get more than just a roommate, then it's cool. Like, you know, you don't want to have no friend and then y'all fall out because y'all decide to live with each other and y'all never know how each other live, you know? So don't do that to yourself. Number 5, college is what you make of it. I say this because a lot of people go to college and they be like, oh, college is boring, college is depressing, college is this, college is that, but they're staying in their room all day. Get out of that room, baby. Get out of that room, sis. Go to those school events, like I said. Go to those community things. Go to anything. Like, just get out. Go to the gym. Go do anything. Don't stay in that room because college is what you make of it. If you don't get up out that room, you're not gonna see anything. You're not gonna notice anything new. Like, you're just gonna be bored. Nobody's gonna come and get you out of that room. You're gonna have to get yourself out that room. And if you don't have any friends on that campus, you're really gonna have to get yourself out that room. Like, I know it's like really hard to meet new friends and it's like to go out somewhere and you don't know anybody, but me, I've met friends through classmates, like classmate friends, or like just going to an organization. Like I was in a social work organization and I met a lot of good friends. You know, like you just meet people. It's what you make of it. Making new friends, getting new connections with your professors, getting connections. You gotta talk, boo. You gotta get out of that shell. Also, it's being homesick. Now, me, I was 12 hours away from home, so I didn't know. I wish I would have known this, but homesick is kind of for everybody. It's like everybody's going through it because if you don't live down the street, I feel like people from down the street could really be homesick too, because it's like you really living on campus. You don't want to live here with other people. You don't want to room with nobody. You want your own room. You're so used to having your own room. You're so used to like not sharing anything and like being with people that you probably don't even know. So yes, you could be homesick. Everybody's homesick, so it's like we're going through the same stuff. But dealing with that, call your friends, like, you know, try to see if you can go home. Me, I couldn't go home. It's a break, so I was really just thugging it out. Like, I cried a few times. But I don't know. I got through it. I'm still here, so I'm at home now. Number 6, depression is real in college. Now, that is something that kind of ties with number 5 too, because it's it's a little bit going to the same, but depression is real in college and everybody is going through it. Everybody is going through depression. Like, nobody wants to be there. Everybody is going to college, but it's really like a mindset thing. Like, you have to tell yourself like, oh, I want to get this degree. I'm going to do anything I have to do to get this degree. But that doesn't mean people want to be like getting all this workload and people want to do these assignments. Nobody wants to do that. Everybody's going through the same thing. Everybody's missing their parents. Everybody's missing their boo, their friends. Everybody's just missing home. So it's kind of just to know like everybody's going through that, and like you can find friends that can get you out of that mood. That's why I said it's good to have friends. It's good to be able to know like y'all are really like going through the same thing. Y'all is away from home, so it's really hard. Number 7, don't skip classes and pay attention to your syllabus. Now, I wish I would have known this, because I had this one class, it was a math class, and he literally told us like we don't have to come unless we need help. And I came like the first week or whatever, first 2 weeks, honestly, maybe 3. After that, I didn't come back. I did not come back. Like, I kept telling myself like, I'm gonna go, because it was Tuesday and Thursday. I was like, I'm gonna go. Never went. Like, don't even do that to yourself, because it's gonna make you it's gonna make you fall way behind, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. And it kind of bit me in the butt a little bit. Kind of bit me in the ass, because I was kind of a little bit like backtracked with my math work. So yeah, definitely go to class, and also pay attention to your syllabus. Everybody just don't like to read or anything. Pay attention to that syllabus. That syllabus, when they tell you like that's gonna help you throughout the whole class, it definitely gonna help you, because that syllabus tells you like how many days you can miss class. That syllabus tell you how much your assignments is worth. That syllabus tells you how to connect to your professor. It tells you just a lot of stuff or rules about this class, because every class is not the same. Like, you could miss 2 days in that class, you can only miss 1 day in this class. So don't even do that to yourself. Also, pay attention to that stuff. Pay attention to that stuff. Pay attention to those due dates. A little sidebar to it, your professors do not care about you. That's another thing that I like. They don't care if you submit your assignments. They don't care if you're late. They don't care if you even show up. They don't care if you leave early. They don't care. So that's why I said it's really a mindset thing, because nobody's gonna tell you to get up every day. Nobody's gonna tell you to set your alarm. Nobody's gonna tell you to get that work in before 11:59. Nobody's gonna tell you that. So that's another sidebar. Those professors don't care about you. They don't care. Number 8 is get a campus job. Also being good on money, because you know, a lot of people, there's some people that don't have a lot of support from home. So it's like they're really like in school on a budget. They can't just spend like everybody else. They can't just buy Sheen carts every week. They're not getting money from their parents and stuff like that. So I feel like getting a campus job will help you just put like a little money in your pockets, because college is expensive. Everything is money. Everything is money. Like, everything is money. Like, yeah, they give you the basic stuff, but you know, people be wanting more than that. Yeah, people be wanting more from that. You know, you gotta pay for like necessities. You gotta pay. You wanna pay to get in the parties with your friends. You wanna pay to go to the movies. Anything like with your friends. Anything. So yeah, I feel like getting a campus job will be really, really good for you, especially if you don't have a lot of support at home. Me personally, I really didn't have a lot of support at home. I had support, but most of my support was going to my bill. That's why I said be careful of what you're going to school, like what school you're going to, because those payment plans are nothing to play with, okay? Most of my money was going to my payment plan that I had to go to the school. So I feel like if I didn't have that payment plan, I would have had more money in my pockets. But yeah, like if you're not that type of person, like your parents don't send you a lot of money and you have to get a job, like that job that you got in high school because your parents wants to give you money more, that's the same job you need to get in college. Because yeah, like people who help out broke college students, but they don't really understand. I don't know, it's just like they don't understand. Like, I'm broke, I don't have any money, and those people be asking you for money. Like, why is my cousin asking me for money? Baby, you have a job, I'm in college, I don't have no money. So like, if you don't have a lot of support at home, I feel like getting a campus job, see if you're eligible for work study. That's what I should have said at first. See if you're eligible for work study. Number 9 is not necessarily what I wish I would have known. I just feel like it's more controversial to everybody. So like, if you don't know, then this will help you, but I already know. But it's just for, you know, y'all to have some idea on what you want to do. And this is what I mean, your major. It's okay to go into college not knowing, because you can go as undecided, and like they'll have like stuff like where you can figure out like, oh, I like this, so I might go into this major. but have some idea, because you don't want to fall behind because you took classes that really don't align with your major. So yeah, so you could take classes and like they won't credit it to your major, so that falls you behind. And going with HBCU, you have to be like really on that too, because they aren't really good on keeping you on track. Like, you have to be on that with them, because they act like they don't care. I'm paying to go to this school and you acting like you don't want to help me. You playing. Just having some idea on what you want to do. How I figured out what I wanted to do, because I kind of switched a little bit, but I kind of switched before college though. Fortunately, I was able to like have a class that had something to do with my major that I wanted to go into, just to figure out that I didn't want to do it. So in high school I did take dual enrollment classes. So yeah, that kind of gave me like a taste on college classes, like before I even actually got on campus. I wanted to major in psychology, just to find out that I didn't want to major in psychology, because psychology is boring. I don't even like psychology. Like, you can keep that. I switched over to social work because I knew I wanted to help people, and I was like, I want to help people. Like, I want to talk to people. I want to be able to help people, like, you know, help them with their lives. What can I do besides psychology? Like, it has to, I just knew it had to be something else. And I asked my counselor from high school, and I was like, can you help me? Like, I want to figure out like what's different ways, because that psychology class that I took for college, I passed, but I hated it. Like, it was just so boring. It was like, it was so much science. It's a lot of science. Like, you're doing more science than you're actually being with the person. Like, I don't like that. I just want to help the person. I don't want to. And once I told my counselor like I want to switch, she was like, okay. She gave me a list and she gave me social work. And yeah, when I thought about social work, and a lot of people think the same thing, is social work is just about taking people's kids, and it's not that. Once you do your research on social work, you can do way more stuff than taking people's kids. Like, me personally, I'm taking that track to become a licensed social worker, and I want to become a mental health therapist, so I can actually take that route to be a therapist. Number 10 is just to bring medicine. Now, that's kind of a thing that you were like, duh, why wouldn't I bring medicine? A lot of people don't bring medicine, and a lot of people don't understand. You get sick in college. These people really are sick and you don't even know. College campus is biggest place to get sick, biggest place for STDs, biggest place for everything. So yes, keep yourself really healthy, okay? Yes, my ladies, before you go into college, make sure you go to the doctor, get everything checked out, make sure you're good, make sure you have all your like medical records up to date, so like when you go to college it'll be good. Making sure you have medicine to take while you're in class, while you're in your dorm. Yeah, so just be prepared. Number 11, if you don't like to do your hair every day, get braids. And I'm gonna say that if you don't know how to do your hair, get braids, okay? College is a learning experience. I learned how to do a couple things. I learned how to do a lot of things. But baby, one thing I will not regret is getting braids. Get some braids, because I don't even like doing my hair every day. I don't have time for it. Get some braids. Get some braids. Unless you're one of those people that likes to change your hairstyle up every 2 weeks and you know how to do your own hair, then okay, cool. But if you're one of me, like if you like me and don't know how to do your hair, get some braids. Get braids. And boys, I don't know. I just feel like it's different with boys. Like, boys can like really get away with it. Like, I understand that y'all be needing y'all cuts and stuff like that, but so those are my 11 things that I wish I would have known before I went to college. I really hope that helped anyone who's thinking about going to college, just needing some little pointers, because college, you definitely learn some stuff. You learn a lot. Like, you learn a lot. Being a broke college student and being a college student is a lot. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you give a thumbs up, comment down below, and I hope you guys can subscribe. We're on our way to like 600 subscribers, so yeah.
I love you.